Okay, ma'am. So I have one question.
Yeah,
Like, are you living in a Singapore? Because Singapore is a quite expensive place, what I
very
personally
expensive.
know about them. And so, how do you stay there? And like, what is the reasons for living there? Say something about yourself.
Like the major reason was like money, and like we are like India, the saving was quite less from here, and like because of like we are like my husband is getting paid well here, so that's why we decided to shift here at least like for 3 or 4 years only. And after that, like we like after moving here, we did so many things like investment wise, because we moved here. So we did a lot of good investment in India. So yeah, that's like it was possible only because of because of Singapore. And yeah, this was the main reason. Other than that, like yeah, we also got the chance to live in a developed country. And so we have decided to move here. And like anyways, it's like we are just going for like we are living here for 3 4 years only, and like not more than that. So like we will go back to India only. So it doesn't matter, like yeah, we can stay for at least 3 4 years, like it's fine.
You're right, ma'am. I think many of individuals behind the reasons for visiting different kinds of places because of having good money,
Yeah,
right?
right.
India is not a suitable for the increasement the money levels of you,
Yeah, right.
especially I think because having a very less sources of incoming, right?
Yeah,
In at Singapore, yeah. If I discuss about other places, so in comparison to the India, you can expect much more there,
yeah, right, right,
right? And as well as you can have some kinds of a different appearance there, right? You
right,
can
right.
have different personalities. Their living standard it's quite different more than Indians people's, right?
Yeah, like yeah, like there are so many ways people are different from us. Like they are like all the people, not all the people are very hardworking, and they are educated, well educated. All the people are educated here. All the people are hardworking, and they are very all the people are very conscious about health. Like you will rarely find fatty people. It's very difficult to find fatty people here. Like they are very health conscious. So like in every ways they want to do good, like in every ways, like so like I never get the chance to know about these people if we were not here, like because we just we just start thinking about like our thinking just develop the way we are surrounded with the people. So we with our thinking limit, like we limit our thinking because like we are surrounded with those people only all the time. So yeah, when you go out, that's why like so many people advise that you should travel a lot, you because whenever we go to other places we learn a lot. So like few months ago only, we went to Malaysia. And there I have seen like Malaysia is a it's a mostly a Muslim country. And so like there I have seen that women also driving cabs.
Um,
And yeah, and like we people think about Muslim women like they do not they do not do such type of jobs like driving cabs and all. But every woman, like most of the woman they are working. So that changed my perception, like no, not every Muslim country is is like that. So yeah, like perception changed when you travel, when you travel to different places, different countries. You will see a different aspect of life, like how people are living their life, that can be totally different from us. And
yes,
we
you're right, ma'am. That's why I like traveling, because if you travel one place to another, that is when you are going to experience something new in your life. And
uh,
this is very imperative for you to develop many your personalities and extending the level of your maturity.
yeah,
Because knowing the helplessness of the people, how they have been managing their daily life, you're going to experience these are things early age in your life, So it would be very beneficial for you to deal with tough to tough situation, which is
Yeah,
waiting for your upcoming time, you can say,
yeah,
right?
right, right.
So
That's
that's
very
why,
right. Like, yeah, like in India, like most of the people these days, they do not want to do hard work. But it's like it's very important. Like you have to be a hard work personality, otherwise it's very difficult for you to be a successful person in life. So like from other, when we travel our developed country and countries like this, we learn these things from these people, like how they, like people's in their 50s, 60s, 70s, they are still working like 8 or 9 hours in a shop. So these things are quite inspiring. Like at this age also they are working, and like we at the age of 30s and 40s, we feel like very demotivated sometimes, like we can't do anything. But there are opportunities, there are a lot of opportunities. And first of all, like in India also, India, we very we think very less about the like when we work at a shop, or when we when we open, or like when we want to open a shop, we think like it's a, like it's not a job that society will appreciate. But
yeah,
it's not like that in here. So so like people should appreciate a person if he is like the not like he or she should not be like looked by what he or she is doing, but he is doing. You should appreciate this thing only.
you are right, ma'am. People do not care what people are doing.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
but especially in India, you can get a lot of discriminations and
Yeah,
notice of people, over the people and people's activities. And they always try to pass the criticisms behind what you did, what you are doing. Okay.
right,
So these are manners, it's not acceptable for each any individual's life because you do not know the condition of others.
right, right.
If
That's
these
right.
people are doing such activities into their daily life in order to have some money, to manage their schedules, their lives, so may
Right,
behind the biggest reasons you have to understand, right?
right,
Before
right.
making any statement. Well,
Yeah, like if this
that
thing people
thing,
start, people should start appreciating this thing in India. Like people, like India will be at different level if people change their mind a little.
of course, ma'am. I think I just want to display out some opinion of mine about the mentality of Indians. Like they have, a different kinds of, mentality to judge people by having the condition of their present time, actual times. And
Right,
this is a really bad activities and habit of others, I would say. It would be totally unacceptable, you can say. And that's why many of them, prefer to self visiting different places to settle their life. They do not want to come back to India because of having a different kinds of reasons behind. I'm not discussing about having the less money. I'm talking about the mentality of people. It's very difficult to stay surrounding these people, especially
right, right,
because Indians have the behavior of interrupting others. Whether
right.
you say anything or not, you hardly try to ignore all of them, but instead of they try to interrupt you, they always instigate your peoples against you. And this is a really bad behavior for others.
Okay, so can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you. So this is Chandan Lahiri. I live in Bihar state. Professionally, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
And if I discuss about my hobbies, so I like to talk to new people, traveling different places. This is my hobbies. Yeah, that's all about me, ma'am. May I know
Okay.
about you a little bit?
Yeah, actually, my name is Priyanka Raghuvanshi, and I'm from India, Madhya Pradesh. But right now, I'm in Singapore because of my husband's job. And yeah, about my education, I did MBA in finance. And right now in Singapore, because I can't work here, so like I'm running my YouTube channel where I teach English. And yeah, that's all about me, about my hobbies. Yeah, I like I don't like right now I don't have hobbies. Like earlier when I was a teenager, I like to dance a lot. Yeah, I used to like dance a lot. Okay. So
So,
you are a teacher. Which subject do you teach?
actually, I teach English subject.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So do you teach in a school or it's a offline? Like, do you have your coaching and all?
No, ma'am. Actually, I have been working as a teacher in a primary school. Private, you can say.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And where in Bihar?
Bihar. Do you know about Samastipur district?
No.
Okay.
So,
So I live,
okay. It's a district.
yeah, this is district. Yeah. So
Okay.
I live there, and I where I live, you can say I live in a rural place. You can say, but I
Okay.
always try to manifest as a district, so it would be convenient for the others to get to know.
Okay. And you also run a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I run, ma'am, uh,
Okay.
because I just want to improve my communication skill. So somebody suggested me to raise your channel. So it would be the proper reason into your life to sustain your consistency.
Okay.
I just open out.
Oh, that's very nice. So, and how many members do you have in your family?
Uh, I have four member. My parent, I have younger brother, and I am the elder in my family. Four member in my family.
Okay, so you are two siblings. You are a younger brother and you.
Yes, ma'am, you're right.
Okay, that's very nice. And and do you motivate your brother to learn English? He's also learning from you.
Yes, ma'am. Some of time, whenever he listen, I'm talking to somebody into this language. So he often used to ask me like, I also want to talk like you. I also want to speak with people.
Yeah,
So I'll mention them like, you need to first study,
yeah.
you learn English grammar or so many things. Then I'll give you chance to interact with people.
Okay. And how did you started? From where did you start? How did you start learning English?
Mm, actually, ma'am, 2 years back I started. So
Okay.
that time I couldn't have any environment or anybody with whom I interact. So I used to use one application, Eyebrow or S Fluency. I think you might have known.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that application I used to use while connecting with different personalities because of having the absence of people surrounding me. So I used to that use that application. So I kept using for long time. And after connecting with one viral boy, I think you might have known about Jadu.
Who?
Jadu.
Jadu.
Ja-
Yeah, I think he's quite famous.
yes, yes, yes. So after connecting with that boy, give idea like if you install this application, so every single day you get so many new learners. So I install and I'm connecting with people. This way I'm learning.
Okay. And how long, like, are you still using that application?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, this is the source of learning English. So of course I'm using.
Ace Fluency. Its name is Ace Fluency. I think many people on platform like this, many people use this application. Like
Mm,
I have been like I was using Hello Talk.
okay.
I was using this application Hello Talk.
Hello Talk, yeah. But I couldn't use that application because this application was not supported into my phone that time.
Hello Talk.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But I heard
Okay.
that many.
Nice. So and you are practicing with this application and or like other than that also like what do you do other than using application and all?
Actually, I read a stories book
Okay.
from my student, you can say, and sometimes I listen podcast, English speech. So these are ways you can say. I'm doing. And sometimes I attend sessions with the people. So many YouTubers are there, you can say. So I sent email like that, and getting respond, I connect with him and improve myself by them. This way, ma'am.
Okay, very nice. And like, what are your plans in future? How you are going to use your skills, your communication skills in your professional life? Like, what do you want to do?
Actually, ma'am, I just want to be a teacher in
Okay.
future as well, because what I personally consider, having having post these kinds of posts in your life, you're going to have too much respect from the individuals, you can say, and as well as you would have your own recognitions. It is a more imperative for every citizen's life, you can say, making better image of you, right, surrounding
Yeah.
your people. So
Yeah.
that's why I'd like to be teacher entire life.
Okay. That's very nice. Like, so many people, they are so distracted in life, like they don't know what they want to do. But at least like you have the clarity that you want to be a teacher in future, and like you have this fixed goal.
Hmm.
That's very
Yes,
nice. Like people for many years, they are just like they are very confused that they what they want to do with their life. And they are just at the end, they are just end up doing nothing because they were so confused throughout their like preparation period, like what they want to do. And that's why. But yeah, it's very good.
yes, ma'am. Thank you. Because personally, I am considering like having clarity. It's very good for you to choose out your desire, your aim, and
Yeah.
accordingly you have to work upon. Right.
Yeah, bro,
Other,
because you can't do multiple things. Like you can't learn about everything because you are a single person, and you can't distract, like you can't focus on everything. So it's very important, especially when it comes to your future, like what you want to do professionally, and you have a fixed goal. Then you are going to work on that one single goal. Otherwise, you don't have any fixed goal, then you will get like you will bifurcate, like this time I will do this, then this, and then like you will you will divide your time in so many things, and like at the end you will get nothing, like good at nothing.
you're right, ma'am. That's why. Because we are living, surrounding so many distractions, social media
Yeah.
activities, right? It's very difficult to stay at the same direction for a long time,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So fixing your mindset and to be dedicated into that and gradually work upon. Whether are you getting result or not, it doesn't matter. Just let 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 it going on into your life, and your struggle will define you really deserve to have that success into your life or not, right?
Yeah, like yeah, like if people like consistently, if we work on our goal, like at the end we will definitely end up doing something with that thing. So it's just about practice and consistency, how much practice we are doing, and how consistent we are.
Yes.